Here with Coach Jamie Hudson from Eastern Greene. Coach, very excited for Eastern Greene to be in the Gobbler games. How are the boys feeling? Always very exciting this time of the season. The bright lights getting ready to shine. I know the boys are ready to get after it and play someone other than themselves.
That's what it is they're just excited to play, get something. We'll scrimmage tomorrow night, and then we'll play a very good North Central team on Tuesday. Then we get ready to go play another pretty quality opponent in Riverton Park. So we're excited. I don't think kids are too excited about playing at 10 a.m., but it's good. Yeah. We get a chance to be on a college campus and see our guys. We got a few guys that like to play some college basketball one day. So be on the 94-foot court would be a little different too. But we're excited about this.
And when you look at, like you mentioned, the opportunity of being on a college campus. Not everybody gets that opportunity, and I know the boys are kind of relishing that. How do you tamper, and of course, there's bright lights, and also being on the college floor, the excitement of a new season? How do you balance that excitement, but also try to keep people even keel at the beginning of the season?
Well, I think I have a lot of kids back, and then I've got a freshman that's pretty level-headed. So I think I'm going to lean on my two seniors for that. I do a pretty good job of that in practice, keeping them level-headed. So, I want to see our kids that get experience at college floor, and then get a college campus that, when you hear Rose-Hulman, all you think is, how much money it is, and they don't realize, oh, kids can play here, And so that's another good opportunity for some of our kids.
And when you look at last season, of course, 5 wins last season, but a lot of really close games. You guys are right there in a lot of close games. How do you take that step, the next step this season, and win some of those closer games?
Yeah, so we won 5, and I think we lost 6 or 7 by less than 3 points. So we're right there in a lot of games, and a lot of us is we didn't shoot the ball very well, and we spent a lot of time in this off season, and we spent a lot of time in the weight room. I thought last year we got pushed around just a little bit too much, but those are the 2 big critical keys. And I have a freshman point guard last year. He's grown up a ton. And so I really like my backcourt. I'll start a freshman on the backcourt so I have a freshman, sophomore backcourt. I got a senior guard. His name Roman Valentine. He's been with me since his freshman year. He's just a hard-nosed kid. And I got another 4-year starter in Jack Reese. And so those 2 guys have been with me since day one as freshmen on up. So they're just hard-nosed kids. And I got a nice forward that's going to be a junior, and Dane Talbot. So we'll see how we go. I mean, scoring the ball we struggled at times last year. Kobe Sykes is my sophomore kid. He averaged about 13 a game for us, and he put a lot of time in this summer and bulked up. And I got a freshman kid. His name's Hudson. He's solid. He can really shoot it, and but he's a freshman, and so. But he plays a little higher than a freshman in his IQ level. So I'm just going to lean on our upperclassmen to kind of get us going where we needed to go.
And a lot of teams, especially in the state of Indiana, 1A, 2A, maybe even 3A, sharing a lot with football, maybe even baseball. How is the team transitioning from other sports, and also health?
We're pretty healthy right now. Right now I have 2 football kids, so they're getting back into shape. But we share a lot of athletes. We have a lot of 2-3 sport athletes, and you have to do that in order to survive. Even when I coached at Bedford North Lawrence, we had a lot of kids play, 2 or 3 sports, and you just got to share and then do what's best for the kids. If they need a day off here and there, and then, you kind of give them that day. Like, when football was over, I gave all those football kids a week off. Did I like it? No, but their bodies needed that rest. So. That's one thing we just kind of adjust to and just look at the kids and see what they need.
And, of course, I know a lot of times coaches deflect. I'm going to ask you this anyway. You're closing in on a milestone, 200 wins. Nothing to sneeze at, Coach. I don't want to put this on you. It's not about you, but I'd be remiss not to ask you, closing on a milestone, just 4 games away from 200.
Yeah, I didn't know that. It just tells you I have a lot of great players. Sure. And, I've had 4 stops. I started at a small school at Vincennes Reveille, where I only had 30 boys to choose from. Wow. And then I went on to, coach at Bedford North Lawrence. Damon Bailey was a very, very close friend of mine. He became the head coach, and he asked me to be his JV coach, so I was able to do that for a couple of years, and I took over there and we had a very successful stint there for 9 years, and then I moved on to Bloomfield, and coached there for a couple of years, and I came back home at Eastern Greene. So wherever I stopped, I've had great kids. It's all about building those relationships, going to weddings, and staying in touch with all those kids. That means more to me than 400, 200 wins or all that stuff. So it's very humbling.
And of course, you guys beginning the season, of course, with North Central, Farmersburg, and then the Gobbler games. You mentioned that 10 o'clock game against Riverton Park. Coach, best of luck to you this season. Look forward to seeing you at the Gobbler games.
Well, thank you. I'm really looking forward to being there as well.